Even the most driven person needs a starting point, an idea. So once you've got that entrepreneurial fire lit, where do you even begin to find that spark, that thing that could actually turn into a business? Let's explore the surprising places business ideas really come from, and then look at the options you have for actually getting started.
The guide offers several excellent starting points. First, and maybe most obviously, it strongly emphasizes leveraging what you already know, your existing knowledge. It's a proven fact that many successful small business ideas come directly from someone's previous job experience.
Like what?
For instance, carpenters often transition pretty confidently into construction or maybe furniture making. Seamstresses have a strong chance of succeeding in garment making or opening a tailoring shop. Cooks are naturally well-suited to start a curanderia, a local eatery, or a small restaurant.
That makes a lot of sense. You already have skills and probably a network.
Exactly. The key insight here is you're building on an existing skill set. That provides a solid, practical foundation and often, a built-in network.
Okay, so tap into your own experience. Beyond that, how else can you spot a promising business idea?
Another fundamental principle is identifying market needs. At the end of the day, all enterprising ventures, one way or another, answer some kind of human need. So a great starting point is to just study your own community, your village, your barangay. Ask yourself, is it self-sufficient? Or do people have to go out of their way to buy basic things like pan de sal, that popular Filipino bread, or cooked food, or cooking oil?
Well, looking for gaps.
Exactly. Do they need services like shoe repair, car washing, maybe pest control? Unmet needs right there in your immediate environment are prime business opportunities just waiting to be filled. It's about seeing problems as potential businesses.
That's a very practical, on-the-ground approach. What about things that are already in the community? Existing products or resources? Can they spark ideas?
Absolutely. You can often add significant value to local products. The guide uses the example of, say, rattan poles grown in a community. These are often just sold raw or semi-finished to furniture makers somewhere else. A potential entrepreneur could look for ways to increase the value of those poles before they leave the community. Maybe pre-cutting them to specific sizes, treating them with chemicals to make them last longer, even varnishing or painting them. The best way, of course, would be to actually manufacture rattan furniture or handicraft items like trays or boxes right there in the community. You can earn much more that way, keeping more value locally. The insight is about recognizing the hidden potential in raw materials right under your nose.
That's smart, moving up the value chain. And it makes me think of communities known for specific crafts. Can those traditional skills be a basis for a modern business?
Definitely. The guide highlights tapping into traditional skills. There are loads of examples of communities that have built progressive, successful enterprises on these inherited capabilities. Think of shoemaking in Marikina City, slipper making in Lili, Laguna, woodcraft in Paete, Laguna, or jewelry making in Makayan, Bulacan. These are all places where traditional skills have been harnessed and scaled into thriving industries, blending heritage with modern business practices.
So it's about looking inwards at the skills the community already has. What about looking outwards at what's working somewhere else?
That's where adapting and innovating come in. You should definitely look at successful projects in, say, comparable communities or maybe urban areas and see how you could adapt them to your own situation. For example, internet cafes first blew up in Metro Manila, but then they started popping up all over the provinces. Similarly, fads like, remember those string-it-yourself bracelets? Or color-it-yourself ceramics? Those could be adapted from city trends to provincial markets.
The copycatting.
Well, the key insight here, and the guide stresses this, is that it's not just about copying and imitating. The real emphasis is on innovation, improving someone else's idea to make it work better for your local situation, reshaping products or services to fit new trends, maybe adding features to increase the benefits. It's intelligent evolution, not just imitation.
Intelligent evolution, I like that. And finally, how do bigger trends like industry changes or new technologies play a role in finding ideas?
Oh, they open up entirely new avenues. You should explore what the guide calls forward-backward industry linkages within your community, what businesses already exist, and what upstream supply needs or downstream processing needs do they have. Additionally, always stay alert to technological advancements. For instance, R&D in aquaculture made prawn and bangus, milkfish, farming viable businesses. Waste utilization research led to new products like wood particle boards.
And technology today is moving so fast.
Exactly. E-commerce has fundamentally changed how business is done, creating entirely new web-based ventures and massively improving existing ones. Technology can be a powerful catalyst for new enterprise, constantly opening new doors if you're paying attention.
Okay.
Woke up tracing lines on the window pane. Thought the world outside was just a driving rain. Felt like flotsam on an endless churning tide. Just a passenger, nowhere left to hide. Blame the stars, the forecast, and the twist of fate. Waited for a sign that always came too late. Every shadow seemed to stretch beyond my control. A whisper telling me I'd never reach my goal. But then the quiet hum started deep inside, and knowing rhythm where my doubt into the thoughts I sent. A tiny spark, a fundamental shift inherent.